Well, hello there, Libra. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on for the 24th through the 30th of August. I want to thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscribes. They mean so much to me. I love you guys. Let's talk about what's going on this month. All right, I have a guiding card for you. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and it's talking about how it's important that you understand what your worth is, whether it's in relationships, at work. It doesn't have to do necessarily with money, but it could have to do with money. But do be aware that as you fight for what your worth and value is, other people will have to remember, you need to remember their worth and value at the same time. So figuring that into the equation will help create good math. All right? Super cool. All right, now then, my better angels have a couple of messages for us, and the messages are talking about how we are needing to remember to be in our feelings and feel our feelings this month. And as we experience our feelings, they are not wrong, they are not bad, and there's no judgment about the feeling. Feel the feeling, whatever it is. We might have to do it alone in our car, but feel the feeling so that we can let it go, all right? And then when we are more understanding of what's going on, we might have to share with a couple other people, right? Do as you need to do, but do it in a more controlled, understanding kind of way. We can even have a conversation about rage, right? And then let people know how their behaviors are affecting us without having to get into fisticuffs, right? So that's cool. We're going to go ahead and do what we got to do. If we don't need to talk about that stuff, we don't need to, but you'll get to feel those feelings anyway, all right? We don't want to keep them bottled up. That will cause dis-ease in our bodies, and it's not good. Okay, the other thing to know is that we want to be prepared. So whatever you need, if you need an umbrella, some galoshes, extra clothes, whatever you need to carry to feel prepared for whatever's going on weather-wise or life-wise in your world, please do. Get those things in order and definitely, got an itch. Yep. So by all means, put those things in your car so you are prepared for whatever comes down the pike, okay? Don't forget to let your intuition help you figure out what to do, okay, or what to bring. You'll get a little voice that's telling you, oh, grab one of those. And presto, you'll have more things than you thought you needed, but you'll put them in your car and you may not need them, but you might. And if you need them, not necessarily for you, you might need them for someone else. So you are going to be more prepared than you thought you needed to be, and that'll be awesome, okay? Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and look at the three cards in front of us. All right, we have these three cards from the overview video, and indeed, we're going to get you a mystery card for this particular week. All right, this is the Witch's Tarot. I'm going to use it to get that message for you. What do we need for you? What does Libra need to hear for this week? Nope, that's the one right there. Okay. Now we're going to set these aside, and we'll set this one over here. Oh, and here's my little turtle guy. Yep, the little turtle who has no name. Oh my goodness, we need to name him. So I'm asking for your help. You can put in the description box or in the comments below whatever name you think he should have. He is not a gender-specific turtle. He is just a cool little wooden turtle. He hangs out with baby Einstein over here. So if that is something you want to configure into your decision about what his name should be, by all means. But we're going to make a vote about what his name should be. We'll put all the you put all the possibilities down this month. I'll put them all in the description box next month in September. And then September we vote. And then in October I will announce his name. Okay? That'll be super fun. A little interactive thing to do for us. That'll be super fun. All right. So we're going to go ahead now and use the magical Nordic Tarot and get some clarity on these cards. You've had a very career-oriented month, so I hope that resonates with you because it's pretty interesting how it's come through. Okay, let's talk about what's going on. All right, so where are you? You're starting something new. The beginning is happening. I feel like you did all the groundwork and got things in place, and now finally you're really getting into it. You're finally starting. You're finally like, okay, these are my new people. This is my team. This is my, maybe it's your manufacturing team, or maybe it's just the people who are going to be working with you on the process, and you're going to get to know where they are and what they do and how they work and what's going on. There's a lot of questions to be asked, so ask all your questions right away and then take notes so you'll be remembering all the information as you receive it. That way, if maybe you're meeting one of your team members and he has 5 kids and no wife, you'll remember that information and be able to keep an eye on him a little bit, because you know he's going to need some stuff, all right? Now, the 7 of Cups is here showing that you are going to have some options and possibilities. Not everything is going to be set in stone when you get started here. So you're like, would you like this or like this? Or would you like this or would you like this? And you're like, which ones are going to get me closer to where I want to go? So whichever ones get you closer to your dream and goal, that's what you're going to want to choose based on whatever you're dealing with. You might also make choices based on your team. Oh, well, we'd like to make sure that we have da-da-da for my team. I have a team of all women, and we want to make sure we have tissue boxes and a couch in the restroom, and we want to make sure we do this, this, and this, right? So you want to do certain things specific to what your situation is and make those good choices based on the information you've just gleaned from your people, right? Very cool. Remembering lessons from your past. You've done this sort of thing before, and you've known experiences before, so now you know how to treat each individual group or situation and take good care of those people. You're in a position to be very informed. Not your past experiences, your current experiences are all helping you make these decisions perfectly. Love this for you. All right. 7 of Wands, talking about how where you're blocked. Remember, we talked about how talking to each person individually on the grand scale, you might have to have a team meeting anyway, okay? A big team meeting where you talk to them and just give them a nice blanket general conversation where you tell them who you are, what's going on, and that your door is always open. That way you will have your private meetings on their terms and in their time, okay? Instead of talking to them individually. You're going to win them over more easily or as a group at this time, okay? So keep everything you promise or suggest fairly general, okay? Now then, the Emperor is here saying that setting down roots at this location isn't going to be really important right now. Don't go buy a plant or make measurements for a proper couch or whatever. Just kind of, you know, deal with what's available to you in your office and realize that it's going to get better eventually, but it's not quite time, because I feel like your office is going to move, or something about where your space is. Maybe your house is going to move. All right, so something about your stability isn't stable. So just kind of bend your knees and go with the flow a little bit, and it will help you a lot, okay? Oh my gosh, you got a double whammy in the 7 of Wands. You got the 7 of Pentacles twice last week. What's going on? You've got all the 7s. You're all about the 7s these days. You've already got the 7 of Cups over there. So here we go. What's going on here? The 7 of Wands times 2. Blocked. You are definitely blocked from talking to people super duper individually about all your plans and stuff. So just sort of keep that in mind, okay? Right now there's too much going on, and being very general in what you're suggesting will happen will be a good thing, so that everybody will come to you on their own terms, which is good, because you won't have time to walk around to them. They've got you busy. They've got you busy right now, okay? So be aware of that. But you are manifesting whatever you put out there. So as you talk to them generally, tell them what you really want. Tell the universe what you want, okay? And show them what's possible, all right? The bigger, the brighter, the bigger the message, you're going to manifest beautiful things for you and your team. And your team is going to be like, wow, is this really a thing? It's going to be so different than anyone expected. They're going to be really quite happy, okay? So you're manifesting what you want without having to even do a lot of work for it. There will be a celebration, because everyone's like, wow, that's cool. All right, let's get started on this project. It's going to be way cool. Very nice. And of course, the Queen of Cups. An emotionally based feminine energy person is going to be part of your world. This could be a personal partner in life. This could be somebody at work that is bringing some feelings to the table, like, I can't believe you're here. I can't believe how awesome this is. You are beyond my wildest dreams for a boss. I haven't seen anyone like this before, and I cannot wait to work for you at this point. This is so great. Thank you. So there's a lot of yay in this. So there's all kinds of yay happening as a solution. I mean, everybody here seems extremely excited about what you're bringing to the table. And I want you to be excited about it too, because you are looking outside the box. You're remembering all the lessons and things that you're learning about each individual person when you can. If you're learning about your crew, take that stuff into consideration. Even if all you get is a list of 20 names and they're all women, you're like, okay, we're definitely going to do this, this, and this, and make sure that those things are immediately available in the ladies' rooms, and make sure all the bathrooms are stocked properly, and da-da-da-da-da. I mean, small, inky-dinky things that may or may not be true currently, but you're going to make sure that they get taken care of because of lessons you've learned in the past. So, and everyone's going to start to already feel good and loved and appreciated, all right? So, and when you talk to them like they're people, because they are. They are your team, they are your people, and appreciate them immediately because they bring a lot to the table for you. They know stuff, and now they're going to help you know stuff too, all right? It's a celebration. Perfect. Love that. Let's get you a Mystic Forest Oracle card. My goodness, Libra, what a lot you have going on. All right, so let's go ahead and get you a card. Nope, it's right there. This one. All right. This card, Authenticity Attracts. Well, being authentic attracts the right people and repels the wrong ones. When you stay true, you naturally filter out those who don't align with your path. Yeah, we're going to be true to who you are. You're going to be exactly what you are. You're going to share your ideas in a way, in a very group setting that is going to attract people, because you're going to be very authentic to who you are and what you want in the world. And those people who align with you are already going to be coming up going, yes, thank you for being here. We love you. We wanted to have somebody new do this, and we wanted somebody who would give us, I mean, it could be they need good boundaries and expectations clarified, and other people may need it to be different than that, okay? So whoever you are, whatever you need, do you, okay? And the more authentic you are to yourself, the more your people will love that, okay? Because you're the right person for the job. You wouldn't have been hired if you weren't, okay? What's this mystery card got going on? Let's see. The Four of Wands. Oh my goodness, the foundation of your ideas is getting stronger. Your ability to explain your ideas and share what you have going on is going to be very strong this week. So even as you're talking to people with the Seven of Wands, yes, 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 it's going to be perfect. Your generalized version of authenticity is going to be so beautiful and exciting to people. You see the light, how it's coming down into these people? That's how they're going to feel it. They're like, oh my God, she's talking directly to me. So whoever you are, this is going to be you speaking to them in a way that they haven't heard it before, and it's going to feel very much like you're speaking to their soul, and that is so nice, so nice. I love that for you, okay? So, beautiful, excellent news. You need a pocket full of rocks. Let's get this rock, set of rocks here. Okay, all right, we have carnelian, we have aventurine, and we have amazonite. Oh, perfect. Okay, carnelian is second chakra stone, and the second chakra stone, say that 3 times fast, is all about how we're being super creative in the moment, and we're creating what we need and how we need it, and it's coming out perfectly. So you're taking everyone's needs and wants and memories into account and sharing that information with them in a blanket statement that is going to be very wonderful, and everyone's going to like it because you're being very creative and you're being authentic to who you are still. So yay. You're also healing your heart. This is a 4th chakra stone. This is aventurine, and it's helping you heal up things from your heart, maybe you're remembering past experiences from old bosses yourself, the good ones, the bad ones, and the ugly ones, and making sure that you are being the best version of yourself that you can be, while also bringing in some extra details that are unique to yourself, but also quite lovely. You're really helping them feel the feelings, right? And helping them appreciate themselves as well as you, because you get who they are and what they bring to the table. Nice. Amazonite. We're using beautiful healing words. This is a 5th chakra stone. This is your voice. This is you singing out a song that is a melody of love and joy and excitement about what you're doing and how you're doing it, and how your team is going to be the core of what you got going on, and that team is going to be the soul of the project, and that you're sharing that, and it just goes through these people, hits them right in their hearts, and shows them how exactly important they are to the project. They are the soul of the project. They are the project. So it really isn't about making a ball. It's about who's making the ball, how they're making the ball, and what their intention is while they're making the ball. So be creative, help them understand that they are the soul of the project and how much you care and love for them, and they will do whatever they can for you. Okay? Perfect. Love, love, love. I'm going to put these stones down right here. Ta-da! Perfect. You don't have to carry those stones if you don't want to, Libra, but they're there for you if you like. If you want to carry something else, whatever you want to do, comment below. Let me know what you got. I would really be happy to talk to you about rocks. That would be fun. And of course, we're doing a campaign this month to name the turtle. So we're going to name the turtle. He has no name yet this time. He was gone last month. He disappeared for a month, and now he came back and he said, "Name me." And I went, "Okay." Okay. So sometimes you just got to go with the flow and do what you're told. So he needs a name, and we want to absolutely have your help. Put in the comments what you want to name him, and next month we'll put those in the description box so you can vote on them down in the comments. And then of course I'll announce the winning name in October. All right, super fun. All right, speaking of the description box, there's a lot going on down there. You can find all the decks that I'm using so that you can get them on Amazon or Etsy and have them in your hot little hands. Or you can also go down there and find where I'll be in the country at a Ren fair, so you can come out to the Ren fair in person and get a personal reading. That would be super cool. If you don't want to do that or can't do that, I understand. Timing is crazy and different. So if you want to get a private reading during the week, we can do that over the phone, and I would be happy to help you out in any way I can. All right? Thank you so much for being here, and if you haven't liked, shared, or subscribed yet, please do. It helps my little channel, and I'm looking forward to seeing you back next week. So the subscription will help you get me right in your inbox. All right? Thank you much for being here. We'll see you next week when we'll talk about September. All right? See you then.